What's up, my YouTube family? Welcome back to the Gaming Brigade, and today, my friends, I want to share with you one of my favorite ways to farm for a ton of loot in a short amount of time in this game. Now, most of you know that last week the game introduced the fourth and final mirror in the current PLC, and with that there were a lot of game improvements. We also got a new class, and so a lot of people are jumping back into the game. Now, one of the questions I get at the channel has to do with lost souls and wondering what is the most efficient way to farm for them. So today I wanted to highlight a farming method that I use. I've been using this for a little while. This goes back to the third mirror, but it is still one of the most effective ways to gain a lot of lost souls in a short amount of time with really no effort whatsoever. Now, if you happen to be new here, feel free to hit that subscribe or join button and make sure you turn on those notifications. If you enjoyed this, you could hit that like button as well. And remember, we are currently having a giveaway for a PlayStation 5. To enter, all you need to do is subscribe here or follow on Twitter, and the winner will be announced on October 2nd of this year. So today's video is actually a re-recording of one that I put together a few days back. Now, the reason I'm doing this again is because in the last video I forgot to mention one very important aspect in regards to farming with your chaos mode on or off. Now, what I'd said in the last video was it didn't matter if your chaos mode was on or off because you're going to get 1 crystal per kill, and that is accurate. However, the actual amount of lost souls you get per crystal is completely dependent on what your chaos level is. So for instance, if you have chaos mode completely turned off, you're going to get 1 lost soul per crystal. If you have it turned on and you're at level 30, you're going to get 2 per crystal. And if you can do this at level 50, you're going to get 3. And once again, the reason I'm doing this is I not only want to make sure I always give you the most accurate information at the channel, but I also want to make sure you maximize your gameplay. And for those of you that brought this to my attention, you have my sincerest thanks. So as I mentioned a moment ago, this farming spot is located in the third mirror. However, before you spend any of your lost souls or spin the wheel at all, you want to make sure you complete every phase of the fourth mirror that's available, because remember, each phase is going to unlock new gear, so that way when you spin the wheel of fate, you have a chance of getting everything that's in the loot pool. Now, one of the best things about this spot is the fact that it's located pretty much towards the beginning of the mirror. So all you're going to do is, you get through this initial phase, you get into this large mine area, you make a left, and you just go straight into this portal, and that's all you need to do, my friends. So once you've loaded into this area, all you're going to do is drop down off this little ledge here, whatever it is, and then the enemies just start to spawn and they don't stop. Like, you have those bloom things or whatever they're called flying through the air. They will continue to show up non-stop, so all you do is stand here and every once in a while run down to collect the lost souls. Now, what I tend to do when I'm farming this location is I just stay here until I get about 800 lost souls. Now, the time in which it takes to get that many is going to be dependent on what your chaos level is set at. However, even if you have your chaos mode completely turned off, this is one of the most efficient ways in the game to get lost souls in a very short amount of time. Now, once you've collected as many as you want, you can then either finish up your mirror run, or you can choose to change your chaos mode while you're playing, and that will actually send you back to Dreamvale Overlook, and at that point you can spend everything you picked up. One final thing I'd like to mention really quick: for those of you that choose to turn your chaos mode off, make sure you turn it back on before you spend any lost souls, because obviously you want it on with the highest chaos level that you have, because that will ensure that you're getting the best loot possible. I bring this up because I've made that mistake before. I've spun the wheel once or twice not having it turned on. I've only gotten garbage, so again, I do not want you making that mistake. With all that being said, my friends, I'm going to start to wrap this up. And obviously in this game you have multiple ways you can farm for loot. You can obviously hit up the chaos chamber, you can pick your targeted loot at the end. However, for my gameplay, and again, I'm just jumping back into the game now, but the Wheel of Fate has been really good. Like, I have a lot of catching up to do. I may be at chaos level 50, but my build is a total hodgepodge. Like, it's a hot mess. I need to really get some better loot, and so far this has worked extremely well, and I sincerely hope it helps you out. As always, I want to take a moment and thank you all for your amazing support of this channel, and remind you, if you have any questions, comments, or feedback, please let me know in the section down below, and I'll get back to you as quick as I can. On that note, I'm going to let the rest of the video play out. However, like I mentioned at the beginning of this thing, if you happen to be new here, feel free to hit that subscribe or join button. If you enjoyed this, you could hit that like button as well, but most importantly, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks again, everyone.